Hello, hello, it's June Olson with Junebug Creations, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator coming to you live from Whitefish, Montana. And let me just adjust that a little bit. Oh, maybe I cut off my head. I don't know. Oh, I think I just cut off my head. We'll try that again. So, how is everyone today? Happy Wednesday. It is Paper Pumpkin Playdate, and I have a lot of stuff ready for you and ready to go. And boy, depending on which computer I look at, one is really bright. That coloring is really off, and then this one looks pretty normal. So I'm hoping your computer screen looks, or your phone screen, or whatever you're watching on looks like this, because that one over there is really bright and sickly looking. I'll have to see if I can figure out how to change that. So I want to go ahead and share with you a few different ideas today. So this is the Paper Pumpkin November Filled with Joy. It's the one with all the stockings. All right, as you might remember, we made these stockings and we made some other ones, and then I did some alternates for you using some of the tags. All right, using some of the ornaments for the tags. So now I've got a bunch of stockings that I need to make. See, here we go. So I used 4 different ornaments. So that takes away, plus some tags. And so that takes away from doing the rest of mine. So I wanted to give you an idea in case you did the same thing. If you ended up making ornaments, or not ornaments, making cards out of any of this stuff, then you might, here we go, let's go. We got a little bit. There we go. That looks a little better. Wow, yeah, not sure what the camera is doing. So if you have stockings but you used up the tags and everything, just think about this kit. If you have this one from the past, do I have any in here? I don't even have any in here. They're over in my display board. So we have these different tags that you could also add to one of these stockings. All right, or you can make up any tag. If you got the where is it? If you got this tag, this die with the die sets, you could also make up tags for this with this and use it. So I can totally, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this one for this one. And then we have those little safety pin hook thingies. These are nice little safety pin hooky-doos, is what I seem to be calling them, because they're safety pin ends, but then they have the little bulbs, so they look like a safety pin bulb kind of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and just hook that right on here like this, and then I've got a tag for this one. All right, so I've got a tag for this one, and so I've got other tags, but then I can also use this, and instead of using the baker's twine that comes in the kit, you could just use those little safety pins. All right, and these will, like, for sure the blue one and the red one will match. You'll have to see, and this one would match. You'll have to see if these pinks are a little off. What colors are these? Blackberry, Flirty Flamingo, Garden Green, Lost Lagoon, Pool Party, Real Red, Gold, and White. So any of them that are real red, I wouldn't put the Flirty Flamingo things with these stockings, but you could certainly use the real red and any of the others. So this is probably the only one that I wouldn't necessarily match up with this. These were, where did I put the instruction? These were Poppy Parade, but I think the reds are going to be close enough to where you could do that. So don't panic. Hi, Johanna. Great to see you on here. Finally getting you live. Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen you on here. Hi, Joanne. Yeah. So you can do that. So you can come up with your own tags. You can use tags from any of the other kits. I think we had another kit tag in the past that you could attach to this, or you can use whatever you have left over in here. If you have the dies, you can do that, or just create your own. You all are super creative. I know you can figure something out. I just thought I would remind you about this kit. It might be too late. It's probably too late to get it for Christmas. It is in the last chance, section of the online store. The festive tags is what it's called. Yeah, festive tags. But if you wanted it for, say, next year, you could certainly order it and get it next year and have it. You could have them already made and ready to go. So we talked about this one. I wanted to just make sure that's the last you'll see of this one, because we're moving on. And then I got the new one. My son brought it in yesterday and I was all excited, but I thought, oh, I still have some of these that I wanted to show you. Oh, here we go. We're a little off kilter here. I still had some alternates from here that I wanted to show you, so I thought, you know what, we're gonna just go ahead, and I forgot to get my ink. I decided to sit, I've been standing all morning, so I decided, oh, I should just go get the chair out. So these were the cards, and I still haven't even used this stamp. I'm like, what? June, you haven't used this stamp? So here is card 1, super cute. Here was card 2. I just love the Cardinals. And then I did an alternate for you of this one where I colored in the Noel. And now this is a little flimsier because I embossed it. I do realize that. So you could strengthen it by putting something behind here, which I might end up doing because that one's a little bit on the flimsy side. I'm gonna admit that. I'm going to definitely admit that that's a little bit on the flimsy side. And let's see, I think I had one other one that I did for a live, and it was this one where I used the mix and match. 'Tis the season. I'm gonna be sending these out to the winner of that event. So I have a few more here, so hang with me today if you will. If you get tired of seeing these, we can always switch to the new one, or I'll just do the new one next week. So let's see, what did I have planned in here? Oh, so I was going to mix and match. So this sentiment is from the mix and match set that looks like this. It was in here. So Joyful Sayings Ephemera Pack. It's in there, and I decided to use it on here because, like I said, I didn't have the sentiment pieces. So this is super easy. We're just bringing the red cardinal over. We're going to, we're going to run out of, oh no, I have a sheet right there. We're going to put this right here. So he's going to go right there, and I need, whew, that's not going to fit. Oh, that's what it was. So instead of doing the corner one on the bird, we did this like that. So we're taking, you can see here, we're taking this original and we're just modifying it over here on the other one. All right, whoop, that's off. So I just went with whatever pieces I had left after making some of those other cards. Here we go. And then we'll put the bird up on here like that. Oh, all right. So let's move this down a little bit so he's not sticking. All right, so this is not the same one that he's backed on here. This is this one from up here that I moved down here. And then we're going to put the piece on earth right there, because to me, cardinals are super duper peaceful. They probably make a ruckus. Johanna, do you have cardinals over there in Eureka? You've been barely missing me. Well, you caught me today, and I'm so glad you are here. Yeah, I have not been very consistent. I'm working on that. All right, so there, see, nice, quick, and easy. I love just having this and not having to worry about it. So this ephemera pack, and I don't know if it's still in stock, but something to keep in mind for the future. The Joyful Sayings ephemera pack, and I don't know if it's in stock. You'd have to check the online store. I didn't think to check before this because I had already had it planned, but isn't that quick and easy? So quick and easy. All right, so this one, I have everything in here. All right, so remember how this got popped out of here? Well, we don't want this to go to waste, so I wanted to show you what you could do with this. So I took a piece of thick white and I went ahead and I embossed it with the snowflake embossing folder because it kind of goes with that. And then we're going to pop those up on the front, because we want to use it, right? That we've got all these insides that we popped out. So I'm just going to go around the edge. There we go. And then do one in the middle because we don't want it to sag. All right. All right, let's try this. Let's see if this is going to work better today. Yeah, sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't. There we go. All right, so we're going to put this on the front like that. All right, and then I went ahead and I grabbed these birds instead of using them on the other one, and I grabbed the word joy. Now, joy, because it's so skinny, I'm just going to glue it. And I'm going to use my liquid glue instead of the glue dots. So when you use these pins, you just periodically have to scrape off the glue, and then I just put it back in the little shot glass. All right. And then I just stick it in there. All right, so we're gonna do, oh, I didn't want to do the joy yet. We're going to do the birds over here like this. So same birds, but just a different look. And then, oh, that's not coming up. Here we go. We can do joy, and it doesn't have to be right on it here. We can put it there. What do you think? Should it be centered on here, or should it be brought off to the side? What do you think? Let me know what you think. Should we center it right there and have the birds down here, or should we put it over here? I don't know. I kind of like it already all the way on. I have to look at the camera to see how it looks. I don't know. I kind of like it all the way on so that it's not interfering with the green. What do you think? All the way on? Johanna says, no, but they can be loud. I once had 30 in a dogwood tree in North Carolina. Oh, the cardinals? Wow, can they be loud? Yeah, I expect they probably can. Because they do kind of have a squawking sound, don't they? They kind of have a squawk. All right, I'm not seeing an answer on this one, so I'm just going to go ahead and follow my gut. And I'm going to use my tweezers because it just makes life that much easier. Whoops. All right, so I'm going to grab it there, and I'm just putting it, whoo, that's a lot. That came out faster than I wanted. Whew. Whoa, I really released a whole lot on there. That's not what I had intended, but I guess we're going to go with it. On the line disrupts it. That's what I was thinking, Johanna. On the line disrupts it. All right, so we're going to release it like that. Yeah, I got a little too much. I'm just going to use this to set it down because the glue will dry clear. If I put my finger on it, it's going to smudge onto the gold. And I don't want it to smudge onto the gold, so I'm just using the tip of my tweezers to put it down, and that way that'll dry clear and I won't have finger smudges, so the joy will still be clear. will still be shiny. And then this one, I'm actually going to just put some up even more. It just makes the card too thick. Let's see. All right, apparently I lost my signal. Here we go. Well, in the group, there we go. All right, it's back. All right. I think the joy is a little bit crooked, but I am not even going to worry about it. Let's see. I am going to put one dimensional on here because I like the look of that bird having a little bit more dimension over here. So I am going to do that, but that gives it, you can see. Now the only thing with mailing is that they're going to feel this, but if you have the proper postage on it, it'll be okay, or it'll just smush down enough. It won't matter. It's not like it's a bunch of gems, which I didn't even bring gems over. All right. So you could put some gems on here, or you could leave it simple like that, but that's just a way to use that inside of this card. All right, so in the Facebook group it seems to be freezing. Not sure what's going on over there, but we're all good over here, so we're just gonna keep on going. All right, and then I just brought over a regular envelope for that card. All right, and then I have two more, but I'm just gonna go with one more. And again, this is using that ephemera pack because I needed sentiment. So it was perfect that I had it. And then we're using this greenery. And this is the inside out of this card, all right? I went ahead and embossed it with the birch bark embossing folder. And we're going to go ahead. Let me see if I remember. Am I going this way? No, I think I was going this way with it. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to glue this down. All right. And it doesn't matter which way, so we're going to glue this down here. I did not emboss my cherry cobbler. I just embossed this. And then, there we go. Is it that way? No, I think I wanted the berries. All right, so we are going to put dimensionals on this. And then we'll see whether or not we want to do it on the greenery. And that may not work because of the way I just did that. So we want that. Here we go. Want that like that. All right, so we're going to just glue this down. Trying to remember, I did these all last week. I got into playing with this kit and I did this all last week. We got to keep it on the card. All right, we got to keep it on the card, and then we're going to put this right there. And then of course what you can do, if you want to add a little sparkle and shine, you can use your Wink of Stella. So we'll bring back some of these cards and we'll add our Wink of Stella. There we go. And so there, that one's done. Look how quick and easy that was. So then you can bring in your Wink of Stella and you could just do the berries on here. All right. Or you could also add some sparkle as if there was a little bit of frost on your boughs. All right, so you can just add some frost or what kind of looks like frost and do that, and that will spruce it up, and then you don't have to worry about mailing it and having extra charges for the bumps. All right, now when I mail it, I usually take a piece of older cardstock or my old stash from, so look at that. Do you see the little bit of sparkle there? Let's see. Here we go. There we go. That angle shows you the little bit of sparkle on those bows. So we'll bring back this one and we can do the same thing. We'll just put some sparkles on the bows and that just makes it look a little frosty. Who doesn't love Wink of Stella? Tell me, Wink of Stella. Stella. Wink of Stella. I don't know where that name came from, but I do like it. And then I like to just put some Wink of Stella on these too. All right, because why not? It doesn't hurt anything. I won't put any on the birds and I won't put any on the Joy, but there you can see the Wink of Stella on the bows. Trying to get that angle just right. There we go. Can you see the shimmer? There. I think we caught it. This camera. Erg! So this one we already have the foiling, so we don't really need it. This one has the foiling. Here we go. This one has the foiling too, but you could go ahead and do on your bows a little bit of frostiness, right? Because it just looks so pretty. I personally would not put it on the bird because the bird doesn't typically get frosty, but I think that it looks really great on the little bows and the pussy willows, even though these are red pussy willows. So what do you think? So those are 3, did we only do 3? We only did 3 quick cards. Let's see, what did I have planned for this one? Oh yes, let's go ahead and do this one. Here we go. We're going to move those out of the way. And then I took another one of those center pieces and we're going to put it right here like this. And keeping it simple, like we don't even have to emboss it, we can just put it here. I'm going to go ahead and put it down. You could, of course, emboss it and step it up if you want, like that. All right, and then these also were from the ephemera pack. So this one was from the Joyful Images ephemera pack, and this was from the Joyful Sayings ephemera pack. All right, and so we're going to put those on dimensionals. Like that. Let's see, how did I have this? There we go. And we're going to put a little bit of glue on this side. Pop that off. Take these off. So lots of things that you can do with these centers that you popped off. Don't throw them away. Keep them. All right. So there we go. And then we have just the Let It Snow. All right, and then you could add some other embellishments to it. There are some snowflakes. Yeah, here are some snowflakes. So then you could add some snowflakes to it. And then you could even use a piece on the inside. So I folded it. Did I fold it wrong? No, it's 4 1/4. So I cut that off. That's what I did. I cut that off. And I was going to use, here we go. I was going to use part of one of these. See, look, we have all these left over inside. You gotta just use them. You don't want them to go to waste. How do I have 4? Was there 5 of each card? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There were 5 of each card. There were 10 cards in this kit. That's pretty amazing. All right. And then you could, let's see, we could trim off, but that'll be noticeable. So I'm not sure what I had in mind for that, but you could use something else if you wanted to. You could cut one of these ends off and put it there. All right. Or put the whole, cut the whole I can talk, really I can. We could cut the whole frame. Let's see, 5.5 by 4.25. So we could do that. You could, here we go. We could cut this whole part off. See, I could just go on and on with this set. How about you? Could you go on and on? Yes, Joanne loves the Wink of Stella. Yes, thank you. That, I think it just really added to it. I think it just really added to it. So then what you could do, you could either cut this or you could just put this frame inside here and then it would show when you, whoop. All right, I think we're gonna have to cut it. So then you could make other cards like this and use the other side. All right, we're gonna have to cut it like that. And that did not do it justice. Where'd my scissors go? I am working on the fly now. Where are my scissors? Oh, here they are. So this did not cut straight, so I'm going to cut this straighter, hopefully. And this did not cut straight. I think you all are used to me sometimes working on the fly. All right, so you can do this. And then if you need to straighten the line, you could straighten the line with the inside, with your white inside piece. All right, there we go. And that way you've got this there. So that looks good together. And then I could have embossed the whole thing. But the other thing we can do is we can just add, ooh, we have little, these are kind of big. Let me see if I have my little ones. Here we go. So we have some teeny tiny glue dots. And these are all from Paper Pumpkins, but you can see the different size. All right, and so these teeny tiny ones are the ones you want to definitely use for the snowflakes. If you got them. If you didn't get them, I apologize because they are no longer available. They sold out. So we'll put some snowflakes there. We'll put some snowflakes down here. Of course, we have to do an odd number. So we're just going to put 3 down here. So then when you pop this off, you'll still be able to see your dots, your glue dots, so that you can put your snowflakes on there. All right. And I might be done with this kit. I don't know. It's an awesome kit, right? It's a totally awesome kit. So then we're going to take this side and we're going to flatten these out. Here we go. We're going to do a big one. And a big one. And a big one. And then we're going to do a little one. And another little one. Here we go. Right there. All right. So isn't that cute? Isn't that just so, whoop, blah, blah. Here we go. All right, so the camera in front of me is frozen and keeps freezing. There we go. Boy, are you guys like laughing at me because I am all over the place? Oh, why does that keep moving? All right, something's going on with my camera. I am not doing that on purpose. I do not know what's going on with that. Goodness gracious, I guess the camera is telling me we're not going into that new kit. So I will be back maybe later this week. We are doing our early Christmas on Friday. So I won't be able to come back on Friday, but I might be able to pop in tomorrow with Notes from the Heart. This is the December kit. All right. Oh goodness, what is up with that? I do not know why it's doing that. Let's see if it'll stop. Stop. I don't know what's going on, folks. My apologies. All right, here are our 4 cards. It has a mind of its own. That's all I can say, is it has a mind of its own. Let me stop. All right, you get to see the mess around it, but at least it stopped for the moment. Here are the 4 cards that we have done today. I also wanted to let you know, are you laughing at me? I need some laughing emojis because I'm feeling like, really, what the heck is going on here? Here is the hearts for you. This subscription starts right now. It goes until January 10th. You can see it's got some great foiling hearts. It's got some heart gems that look really cute. And it's got some heart punch outs. And then these wonderful red envelopes. It looks like those might be stickers. So champagne foil elevates these romantic cards. So I'm looking forward to seeing, it's even got some red twine. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this is all about. And then for January, February, and March, January, February, March, I think this is a plant. Maybe there's going to be flowers in the kit. I'm not sure what this is. But the hearts are really pretty, and you get 2 hearts essentially. You get the scalloped outlined edge, and you get the heart, and then you'll get a bee and some honeycomb. I don't know, I'm kind of getting to the point where it seems like that's a lot of bees. So we'll see. But these are now add-ons that are available in the online store. I haven't gotten mine yet. I forgot to add them to my last order, so they go on my next order. And then this is the subscription for January. Don't do a prepaid yet, okay? Don't do a prepaid yet. And actually in January 7th, I'll tell you about Celebration, and how you can get mega free stuff by doing a prepaid subscription for Stampin' Up! Or for Paper Pumpkin. So I will tell you about that as it gets a little closer. But just know that this one is coming, and you could just do a 1-month prepaid if you wanted, but there's a super duper special where you can get a whole lot of free things out of the Celebration brochure if you hold off on that. The last thing I want to mention, and an email just went out to all my long distance folks about the Creative Escape virtual retreat. All right, so if you are long distance and you've been wanting to participate in one of my retreats that I put on this year, I'm now going to bring a virtual retreat to your house, to your computer screen, and we're going to do it Saturday, February 8th from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. The early bird special is $85, but that is only until the end of the month, and then it's going to go up $10. All right. And then it's only going to be open for about another 2 weeks, and then I got to close it because I got to get everything sent out to everybody. So I would say get in now while you can, because the price will go up come January, because then we're going to get into crunch time of getting everything to you. All right, so early bird special until December 30th, $85. We're going to do 12 hours of crafting together. There's going to be 2 make and takes, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. And then you get a swag bag. Let's see, I've got it on here. So 2 make and takes, a swag bag of $30 or so in gifts, plus you'll get 2 table gifts. And then we'll be able to, there'll be some prizes and some games and everything. And then we'll have 2 30-minute breaks for eating. And you come comfortable. Bring your own snacks and things and drinks, whatever you want. And we're going to just craft and create together and have some fun talking and laughing. If you've ever been to any of my craft alongs, then you know how we get to the end of that 90 minutes and we're all like, what? It's over already? Well, we'll have 12 hours together to craft. How fun is that? So let's do this. let me know if you want the information on this. There is a post, so you can scroll into the post as well. I don't have the link online, so if you do want the information on this, check your email. If you didn't get an email from me, then please go ahead and email me back and let me know, or direct message me, however you want to get a hold of me. All right, so I will see you all. Oh, and for the local folks, the Creative Escape Craft Retreat in January, the 24th, 25th, and 26th, I have 4 seats open. 4 seats left, so let's fill those up. Let's have some fun, and I will see you all probably tomorrow so we can do that other kit, because I want to get that opened and get to playing. So take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your Wednesday.